Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Central Mass Champions as we salute the fall sports season. I'm Kevin Shea and we begin tonight with cross country and we take you up to Gardner to the cross country Central Mass Championships. This is the Division II boys race. Off the start. Now we pick it up at the 1 mile mark. And it is Hopedale Jr. Colin Ogilvie with a big lead. He's got the shades on. He's got the lead coming out of the woods. A little more than a mile to go. Blackstone Millville's Jeff Hill is in control with a 30-yard lead over Hopedale's Ogilvie. And at the finish, it is Hill with a commanding lead. He would not relinquish. His time of 15 minutes, 1.9 seconds is 17 seconds better than Ogilvie in second place. Fellow Blue Raider Chris Betcha was third in the team results. Hopedale first, BMR second, Sutton third. Next in the starting block, Division I boys. St. John's is the favorite in the team competition. 1 mile into the 2.9 mile course, Quabbin's Matthew Brunel has a slight lead over the pack, which includes St. John's runner and a North Middlesex runner as well. 1 mile to go. It is Dave Hauser of North Middlesex, commanding lead over the field. No one is nowhere in sight. You see the second place runner, Hauser, coast into the easy victory with a time of 14 minutes, 46.9 seconds. Sean Duncan of Gardner's second. Groton Dunstable's Chris Funch is third. St. John's winner in the team competition. Now, girls, Division II finals. Do we even have to say who the favorite is? It's Bromfield. Of course it's Bromfield. At the 1 mile mark, Bromfield sophomore Emily Jones in control and starting to pull away from the pack. Out of the woods, mile to go. Jones with a football field lead and looking strong. Jones would finish with an outstanding time of 16 minutes, 48 seconds for the victory. Her teammate Liz Lee was second. Whitensville Christian's Rebecca Mackey was third. Bromfield is the winner of the team competition. Whitensville Christian was second. Final race of the day. Division I girls. Wide open race on an outstanding day for competition. 1 mile in, and it is Westboro's Amy Wilford with a short lead over a host of runners, including Shrewsbury's Kristen Ross. Out of the woods they come, and it is Wilford building a commanding lead over the pack. Wilford staying strong down the final straightaway for the win with a time of 17 minutes, 54.9 seconds. North Middlesex Corey Connor is second, and Shrewsbury's Ross is third in the team competition. Algonquin first, edging Westboro and Wachusett. Boys Division I Golf Championships at Foggy Oak Hill Country Club in the Fitchburg Hills. This is the par 3 fifth hole. Wachusett's Brian Pryor with the chip, landing the ball about 18 inches from the cup. Putting for par. A little far to the right, Brian would tap in for the 4. He would finish with a 77 for the Mountaineers. On the tee, Colby Reese of Shrewsbury. Reese, excellent tee shot through the pea soup fog. Sean Grady somehow following the ball through that pea soup fog. Reese putting for the bird, just missed it to the left. Colby would tap in for the par 3, finishing with a 75. That was tops for the Colonials. Now we check in on Fitchburg's Ian Brennan. This is his home course, the tee shot. Again, through the fog. Brennan's got about 30 feet for the birdie. It is a tester. Brennan slightly downhill, 30-footer. Nothing but the bottom of the cup for the bird. Ian finished with a 73, which was good enough for third place overall. On the tee, St. John's is Taylor Fontaine. Beautiful tee shot. Fontaine dropping it about 15 feet from the cup, all over the dance floor. Fontaine for the bird. Just missing to the right of the cup. He would tap in for par. His 72 would lead St. John's to the overall team title. Leominster's Richie Powers, the southpaw. On the tee, outstanding tee shot. Little English after the landing, Tiger Woods style, spinning it backwards. He's got about 4 feet for the bird. Knocks in the bird. He was the medalist with an outstanding round of 70. On to the team results. St. John's is your winner, edging out Leominster by a point. Wachusett is third. Marlborough fourth. Westboro fifth. outstanding results, outstanding day by all of the teams. Now the individual results. Richie Powers for Leominster is the medalist. Taylor Fontaine of St. John second. Ian Brennan Fitchburg third. And there you go. All right, so Division II boys soccer, or golf. Here it is, Holden Hills Country Club. This is Grafton's Greg Hart on the tee at the par 3. Excellent shot, leaving about 10 feet for the bird. Sinks the birdie putt. Hart finishes with a 90 for the Indians. On the par 3 third hole, David Prouty's Colby LaValle with the chip onto the green, leaving himself about a 10-footer. LaValle, putting in the short sleeves, a rarity in golf. He buries a 10-footer for a bogey 4. His 84 tops on the Panthers, good enough for 8th place. Par 4 ninth hole, Auburn's Ricky Byland. The chip on his 4th shot, left with about 3 feet to the pin, taps it in for a bogey 5. His 83 was good enough for 7th place. Then it's Leicester's Chad Gosselin. Chip on the 3rd, he is in excellent shape for par. Gosselin's par putt just lips out. Taps in for a 4. Chad with an excellent round of 78, landing him in 3rd place for the Wolverines. There we go. Par 3 6th. And this is Hudson's Alex Daly on the tee. Excellent right to left tee shot. Alex putting himself in birdie range. Although that's saying something if that's birdie range for you. You're an excellent putter. Daly with a par putt just off. He would tap in for a bogey, finishing 2nd with a 75. Here are your team results. Auburn, your champion, finishing 6 points ahead of 2nd place Hudson. Leicester was 3rd. Nipmuc was 4th. Grafton was 5th. Here's your individuals. Medalist is Bob Brusso for Auburn. Alex Daly of Hudson. Gosselin and Schweitzer tied for 3rd. Bebo 5th. And Adam Stevenson from Clinton 6th. All right, Division III Boys Golf Championships. Blackstone National Golf Course in Sutton. On the tee, par 3rd, 11th, is Ryan Maluski of West Boylston. Excellent tee shot. He is on the green. Maluski with the long putt for the bird. Just missing. He would tap in for a par, finishing in 12th place with a 91 overall. Now, on the green, this is Littleton's Dan Croning. Croning with the long birdie putt. Just falls off to the right. Croning, nice right to left read of the green, sinks the par putt. He had an 87, good enough for 5th place overall. Chipping on the picturesque 11th is Narragansett's Tim Hamill. Hamill's chip, long onto the fringe. Hamill, though, good concentration. Nice read of the green, and he's got it. Tim would finish the round with an 84, putting him at 4th overall after an outstanding par putt. On the 11th, Hamill's teammate Jeff Fliss of Auburn hangs on, and there you go. And now Fliss, Narragansett, just missing. He would finish the day with an 82, finishing in 3rd place. Chipping from the rough is Sutton's Joshua Paulus. Excellent chip for Paulus, about 4 feet from the cup. Paulus knocks it in for the par. His 87 is good enough for 5th place as he helps the Sammies to the Division III title. Here's your team results. Sutton is your champion, followed by West Boylston, Littleton, Bay Path, and then Maynard. Here's your individuals. Nick Harris of Assabet is your medalist. Sean Johnson of Sutton 2nd. Fliss from Gansett. Ham from Gansett. Croning from Littleton, and Josh Paulus from Sutton round out the top 5. Well, we certainly have plenty more to come, including field hockey, so stay with us as Central Mass Champions continues.
With Charter Telephone, I get it all.
I can talk all I want. She can talk as long as she wants. And she does. I'm kidding. She knows that I'm kidding.
I mean, unlimited local and long distance in the US and Canada. What else do you need?
Features. I need all of them.
Call waiting, call forwarding, voicemail.
Hey, it's Barb. Leave a message.
And with Charter Telephone, you get all that for one low price. How simple is that?
Get Charter Telephone today. Home telephone service. Great value. Made simple. Find out more at charter.com or 1-888-GET-CHARTER.
Welcome back, everyone, to Central Mass Champions. Now it's time to look in on field hockey in a couple dynasties. Notre Dame Academy in Division 1 and Quabog in Division 2. So this is Division 1, Quabbin and Notre Dame Academy. This is your Division 1 final. It's sun-splashed, yet very ruddy Hurley Field in Spencer. Quabbin on the attack. Notre Dame Academy able to knock it out. So game still scoreless. Now it's NDA's time. Annika Bannon the shot. Great kick save by Jenna Rice. Rebels on offense. Rachel Egan centers. Sarah Schlostein gets the shot off, beats Rice for the goal. NDA's up 1-0 at the half. Now the Rebels looking for some insurance, and they keep the ball in. Egan with the blast. Rice is there for the save. Quabbin just couldn't crack the Rebel defense as Notre Dame Academy wins another district title with a hard-fought 1-0 win over the Panthers.
We worked really hard. It was a tough field, but I think we made the best out of it. We've been practicing for this for days, and it's hard to get psyched up game after game because they get canceled. So we're really excited. We worked really hard, and Quabbin gave us a great game.
It's just been a really great battle the entire way. Last year we got to play on turf against Shrewsbury, and it's just completely different to come onto this field, which has been rained on for the past forever, and coming to win this game as well. So it was really great to come back, and regardless of the conditions, we came back to win.
Exciting every year is so much different than before. And as seniors, you know, just to win this district championship, we've worked so hard for this. We've been on the team for 4 years, and we've won it every year. And to win it as seniors just makes it so much better.
All right, the celebration continues. Now it's Notre Dame Academy Long Meadow state semis. Winner going on to the state finals. First half, NDA penalty corner. Shot. Deflects off an NDA stick, and Lancer goalie Shannon DeStefano lays out and makes an incredible save. Lancers striking first in this one. Annie Katesman finds Katie Phillips, and Long Meadow taking a 1-0 lead with 19 minutes left in the first half. NDA then pressuring in front of DeStefano. She falls on the ball and traps it. So it is a penalty stroke for the Rebels. Tina Loring with the stroke, but DeStefano is there for an incredible save. Second half, NDA offense kicking into gear. Long Meadow trying to clear it. Leah Rice keeps it in. Kate Murphy hits the bounding ball. It finds the back of the net, and now it's a brand new ball game. We're all tied up at 1 apiece. Notre Dame Academy with a penalty corner. Murphy getting good wood on the ball, pushes it ahead to Annika Bannon, who finds Abigail Egan for the score. The Rebels are up 2-1. Notre Dame Academy looking for that big insurance goal, and they get one. They keep it in. Bannon, nice pass to Rachel Egan, shot through a screen, scores. Notre Dame Academy advances to the state finals with a 3-1 win over Long Meadow. So here it is, Notre Dame Academy, Walpole squaring off again in the Division I final. These two teams, it seems like they always meet here in the finals. First half, Walpole on the penalty corner. Blast from the top of the circle, deflected, and wide of the net. Notre Dame Academy with a penalty corner and a scoring chance. And just a blast, but see, it's too high, so that doesn't count. It's a heck of a shot. In hockey, it's a goal. Field hockey, no, that's too high. Late first half, and the Porkers finally getting on the board. Keelan Quinn sliding the shot past the netminder. 1-0 Walpole in front. Late second half. NDA looking to even the score. Rachel Egan with a shot, but it sails up and over the crossbar. Time would run out on the Rebels as Walpole hangs on to win their 10th state title with a 1-0 victory over Notre Dame Academy.
We had a phenomenal season. We didn't lose once. We had 2 ties. Our defense was unbelievable this season. Our goalie, even our offense, we scored tons of goals on most teams, and we barely had any goals scored against us. I think it was like 6 or 7 tops. We just had a phenomenal season all out, and we couldn't have topped it off better than making it to the state championship, and we're just honored to be here. We really are.
We've actually had a great season. The dynamics are different than last year. So, you know, preseason coming into this, we knew it was our goal to come back and win the state championship. It's always nice to be the one that all the teams want to be in the state. So, you know, I think this year we had a lot of speed, we had good stills, and we had a lot of team unity.
Now we go to Division II Field Hockey District Finals. Defending champ Quabog facing Nipmuc Regional. First half, penalty corner for Quabog. Macy Como playing give and go with Danielle Dolan. Shot and kick save by the Warrior goalie Sarah Julian. Quabog rebound, hits the side of the net, and the threat is over for now. Still in the first. Quabog with another corner. Gomo settles, fires. Gomo scores. Cougars taking a 1-0 lead. Incredible athlete, Macy Gomo, a great basketball player, great field hockey player. Quabog striking again. Ball trickles through the middle. Dolan, outstanding shot. Quabog goes on to win the Division II title 3-0 over Nipmuc. All right, Division II Field Hockey State Semis. Quabog and Greenfield out at Westfield State College. Quabog up 1-0. Greenfield answering. Kara Widdison on the free hit. Megan McHugh collects the rebound, knocks the game up at 1 apiece. More from Greenfield. Penalty corner and Shannon Brady with a wicked hard slapper for the goal, and the Green Wave up 2-1. Cougars, though, they're going to answer back. Andrea Bacon with the cross. Chelsea Wilk, the pretty shot to the corner. Nothing the goalie can do about it. We're tied up at 2 going into halftime. Second half, Quabog looking to take the lead. Wilk, good stick work ahead to Crystal Swiderski, but Emily Jarvis is there for the save, and the Green Waves' Sam Sweeney clears the rebound. So we're tied at 2 through regulation. Late in overtime, Macy Gomo hauled down by McHugh, setting up a free hit. Gomo fires it in. Swiderski collects, beats Jarvis with the Australian backhand. Quabog advances to the state finals with a thrilling 3-2 win.
Crystal's goal was amazing. We were all tired, we were all pushing, the other team was as well, but I sent a ball in, bounced off the goalie, and Crystal got a little stick on it and got into the corner. And it was a great victory, and she never gives up, and she never stops hustling. So.
It was a really good game. We all played really hard. No one gave up, and we really wanted it really bad. We wanted to get to stage just like last year, so no one was going to give up. We put everything we had into it.
So Quabog in the Division II state finals for the second straight year. The Cougars taking on Canton. First half, Canton on the board first. Ariel Spada in front of the net, slides it home, and the Bulldogs taking an early 1-0 lead. Quabog answering quickly, though. The penalty corner. Macy Gomo lines it up, tees it up. Macy Gomo scores. We're tied up at 1 apiece. Quabog defense playing very well in the first half. Canton shot through a screen, but Morin there for the save. Tiffany Morin outstanding in net. On to the second half, still tied at 1. Spada with the backhand shot through a crowd past Morin. Canton's up 2-1 early in the second stanza. Quabog trying to tie this game up off of the penalty corner. Gomo with another rocket, and Thornton this time there for the save. The Canton defense would hold tough as the Bulldogs end Quabog's dream run with a 2-1 victory over the Cougars.
We worked really hard to get here, and we're proud of everything that we've accomplished this year. I mean, we were here last year, we did it again this year, and I mean, you can only expect so much sometimes, and we have great kids on this team.
We put everything into it, we left everything on the field. It was an amazing game. We all worked our butts off, and we tried our hardest, and in the end, I mean, it wasn't what we expected it to be, or what we hoped it to be, but the effort was there, and I'm still very proud of this team, and I'm hoping to be here next year.
Great job, girls. Great job.
All right, when we come back, it is time for girls soccer, and we will take you on Paul Mumby's and the Lady Lions' magical mystery ride through the districts and the states. Stay with us.
Let's get ready, kids. We're leaving in a minute.
Where are my cleats? They're in the back hall. Come on, Abby.
Okay, so I drop the kids off, I go to the hardware store, then to the supermarket.
Can you get some cash? I'm out.
Free checking from Country Bank comes with 13 convenient locations. And a Country Cash debit card good at thousands more. A little help for the way you really live.
Yes, let's go before Daddy loses any more hair.
Bye, Mom. Bye, Mom.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time to put the spotlight on girls soccer, and we begin in Division 1. It is Shrewsbury and it is Marlborough. This is a finals rematch of last year's game. First half, Shrewsbury attacking. Nicola D'Erico, the cross. Marlborough goalie Jesse Bryant with a great save. Shrewsbury still forcing the action. Gianna D'Erico to Nicola D'Erico. But Ashley Baker's right there behind her. She scores. Colonials going up 1-0. Late in the first half, Marlborough with the centering pass. Tyler Rainier and goalie Christina Benoit with a big collision. Both were okay. Shrewsbury still with a 1-0 lead at the half. Second half, Marlborough's Rainier with a long shot, beats Benoit. Perfect shot, game tied at 1. Panthers have momentum. Amy Creamer, the corner kick. And Ashley Caresi is there to knock it home. And the Panthers are up 2-1. And more from Marlborough. Shot is deflected high. The ball hits Ashley Baker on the head. And so you got a penalty kick for the Panthers. Joy Fernandez scores. Marlborough defends their district title with a 3-1 win over Shrewsbury. Division II girls district finals. It's Auburn with a tall task of taking on the defending state champs, Nipmuc. Early in the game, Nipmuc on the offense. Sarah Clark on the rush. Rocket goalie Caitlin Nato with the save. Nipmuc picks up the loose ball. Kelsey Rogers cross. Rachel Hodson the goal. Warriors are up 1-0, 6 minutes into the game. Auburn looking to answer. McCall Peltier the cross. Olivia Chersky the shot, and Megan Maines with a big save. Then it's the Warriors turning it to the offense. Clark with the rush and crossing to Janelle Brousseau. Little stutter step. Great fake. She scores. Nipmuc is up 2-0 at the half. Second half. Nipmuc trying to protect their lead. Auburn's Chersky with a touch pass to Maggie Leary, but Maines is there again with a stop, and the Warriors are still up 2-0. Warriors
shot by Maggie Leary,
making that lead stand up. As time expires, Nipmuc wins their second straight district crown with a 2-0 win over Auburn.
We lost a lot of girls, and it's a whole new team coming back, and we struggled early on, but we showed right now that we are a team above all else, and we worked out a lot of kinks, and here we are again. A lot of people, even in our own school, are saying we're overrated and this and that, and really we came out today and proved that we're not overrated, and we're just looking to, keep winning, and if we go all the way, we go all the way, but really we just want to play well and be a team.
It was a great win for us. It was something that a lot of people didn't expect us to do, to come back and repeat. We lost 8 seniors last year to our state championship team, and the girls really had a lot of pressure on them to try and be as good. And it came to us about the last 3 weeks in the season. We really started to gel. They're starting to play like champions again, and I think they can taste the states. They really can.
Well, they certainly can taste the states. Nipmuc on to the Division II state semifinals versus Southwick, Tolan, Venerable, Zott Park, and Chicopee. And that is Nikki Ratchford with the save. Southwick then with a bid. Morgan Samuelson the rush. Great defense by Kelsey Fitzgerald. Megan Maines is there to clean it up. Nipmuc pressing. Off the throw-in. Rachel Hodson with the cross. But Ratchford just getting a piece of it, and we are still scoreless. Hodson doesn't miss many. Off the throw-in. Rachel shielding the defender with her body, going near corner of the Rocket to the back of the net. Nipmuc wins it. 2-0 is your final. Division II state finals. Nipmuc looking for back-to-back state titles, taking on Cardinal Spellman. Spellman direct kick. Header in the save by Megan Maines. Warriors up 1-0 at this point. Spellman looking to tie the score. Corner kick. Megan Maines playing great keeper as well, going sky high for the ball. Nipmuc looking to add to their lead. Sarah Clark with a mini bicycle kick. Catherine McManus is there for the save. After Spellman's Aaron O'Brien tied the game late in regulation, we're on to overtime. Nipmuc keeping it in their offensive end. Rachel Hodson is taken out. Direct kick for the Warriors. Hillary Ostpanis with the direct kick. McManus can't quite get the handle. Lindsay Schmitz there for the deflection. Nipmuc defends their state title with a 2-1 win over Cardinal Spellman.
It's unreal, 2 years in a row, and I'm really excited about it. And I know the whole team worked so hard all season, these past 2 seasons, and I know Cardinal Spellman was a tough opponent, but I knew we had a lot of heart, and we had to stay with it. It's sad it's ending, but I'm happy the way it ended. Actually, at the end of the regulation time, our assistant coach just came over to us, and she was like, you know what, let's just have some fun. We extended our year for our season for 15 more minutes, and let's just have some fun.
All right, Division III District Finals, Sutton and West Boylston. First half scoreless game. Corner kick, Andrea Janda tees it up, puts the ball perfectly. Top corner, 1-0 Lady Lions. You won't find a better shot than that from almost an impossible angle. WB not taking long to add another. Another corner kick, Leah Carbonell with the header. Finds its way to the back of the net. Lady Lions are up 2-0 on the Susies. Second half, and the Susies going on the attack. Loose ball in front, Heather Gosnell. The blast. Off the crossbar, Sutton regroups. Kelly Guerin with the shot. Little scrum in front. Ball is in the net. WB lead is cut to 2-1. There it is, off the scrum. Credit the goal to Guerin. So now you got a brand new ball game. It's 2-1 Sutton with some momentum. Can they keep it going? Danielle Gem. The header just off the mark. Sutton would get no closer as West Boylston wins the district title 2-1 over the Susies. The Lady Lions' undefeated season continues.
This has just been like the most amazing thing ever. We have worked hard for the last 4 years, and this is the best feeling right now. I don't know anything better than this.
This is the best feeling probably I've ever had since started playing soccer. I mean, can't really describe it. I mean, we've come so close every year and we've had it, but this year we finally did it. It feels great.
Like, I waited 5 years, other girls waited 4 years to really get here. We've all been on the team together for like a really long time, and all the girls are so close, and it's just so awesome that we all got here as a team together, and we just made it as far as we could go in the district, and it's great, and I just love it.
All right, West Boylston facing Lee in the Division III state semifinals in Chicopee. Alexa Hebb waits. Oh, great move by Hebb. Taking the defender, the cross. Lacey Carbonell can't quite make a good connection. And the shot sailing. WB on the corner kick. They keep it in. Julia Berry with the shot. Tipped up, and then Sarah Hickey is there to put it in the net. The Lady Lions are up 1-0. Great teamwork by West Boylston. WB looking to add some more. Hebb with the shot, but Hickey there for a tremendous save. West Boylston's moving on, 1-0 over Lee. Division III state finals, West Boylston and the Norwell Clippers from Quincy. Clippers on the attack. Kylie Smith, the high shot. Susan Cowan gets it with fingertips on it, off the crossbar, kicked away by the WB defense. Norwell with another bid. Jill Cammett with a direct kick off the crossbar, rebounded shot wide. More from Norwell. Loose ball in front. Jennifer Cronin is in position for the shot, but Cowan comes sliding out and makes a great save. So we are scoreless at the half. What a play by Cowan. Second half, WB on the attack. Julia Berry heads it to Kristen Dono. Regroup, shot off the hands of Cronin. So the Lions have a penalty kick. Andrea Janda taking the penalty kick and rips it just up and over the crossbar. Still no score in this game. WB. Crossing, Christy Palmer. The lefty chip, and the Clippers goalie, Sally Hardy, is there for the save. After 2 scoreless overtimes, the game moves on to penalty kicks. Comet scores, so the Clippers are up 2-0. Down 3 kicks to 1. Cowan, reversing her role as the goalie, now steps up and drills one. So the Lions are within 1. Lions need to stop. They need to stop this one. Cowan gets the stop. Well, she made the great kick for the goal. Now she gets the stop. Amy Noyes stepping up for the Lions. Amy Noyes, perfect shot. Top right corner, you can't stop it, so we're tied up at 3 goals apiece. Cronin coming up for Norwell. Cowan, another big save. Julia Berry, picture perfect, rips one upstairs, 4-3 WB. So now, if Cowan can make this save, West Boylston wins. And she does. A great diving save by Cowan. West Boylston, 4-3 on penalty kicks to the state champs.
This was probably the most phenomenal win I've ever had. It was right till the very end. It was just like back and forth. It was the most nerve-wracking game to play in. I can't even imagine watching it. It was amazing.
It's really emotional. I don't know. It's just, I don't even know what to think. I don't think it's settled in quite yet. I'm still thinking about that last save I just made and how I made it. So I just keep thinking about that over and over again. This whole team works together. That's our philosophy is 20 hearts, 1 beat. We work the team together. Everything is for the team.
What a great run by West Boylston. Well, when we come back, we are going bowling, as in Super Bowling. High school football coming up next.
I cannot deal with complications. Hassle-free home telephone service.
Charter Telephone makes it easy.
I can talk and talk and talk and talk and never worry about how long. Call you right back.
Unlimited local and long distance. One simple plan.
No calling cards, no codes to remember. You just pick up the phone, dial the number, and talk as long as you want.
My days of counting minutes are over.
I may never stop. Charter Telephone and I are going to be spending some serious time together.
Get Charter Telephone today. Home telephone service made simple. Find out more at charter.com or 1-888-GET-CHARTER.
I was one of those people who didn't think it would be worth it.
It is so worth it.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong.
It is so totally worth it.
More sports, more movies, more of my favorite shows.
And the risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee didn't hurt either.
Kind of makes me wonder what I was thinking by not upgrading before.
All that time wasted. It is so sad.
Oh yeah, it's worth it.
Charter Digital Cable. Call 1-888-GET-CHARTER and start getting more value today.
All right, now we take you to the gridiron and the high school Super Bowls. And we started off with South. First time in the Bowls since 1988. South taking on Dean Tech. And down 7-0, Paul Lewis on the sweep, breaking tackles, then bowling over defenders into the land of 6, and we're tied up at 7 apiece. Still in the second quarter. South knocking on the door again. Craig Shippey. He bowls his way into the end zone. Colonels are up 14-7. Third quarter, more from South. Lewis on the handoff, finds a hole, got a lot of room to run. Lewis finally brought down after a gain of 35 yards. South capping off the drive. Ray Davis rolling right, finds Clifford Oratakai in the end zone, and South is up 21-7. Colonels playing some defense as well. Jeff Ortega back to pass, and Oratakai is there, and he picks it off. And South wasting no time and going right to work. Davis, the screen to Javier Bobadilla. Bobadilla getting a great block right there. And Bobadilla gets all the way down to the 3-yard line before he is pushed out of bounds. Oh, what a great block he got. 3 plays later, Jorge Gonzalez gets in from a yard out. South's up 28-7. South would add another touchdown. Colonels win their first Super Bowl title since '88 with a 34-7 victory.
Oh, it's the best feeling in the world. I mean, we worked so hard in the offseason, the whole season to get here. I just like to thank God for bringing us here and getting us this W, and I just feel great right now. My teammates, all these guys right here, just led us to a championship.
I want to thank our coaches led us here, and my teammates. They worked hard all year, the seniors, everybody on our team. We all worked hard, and we finally got something. It's the best feeling in the world.
A better feeling indeed. Division III Super Bowl, Oakmont and Frontier facing off out in Holyoke. Oakmont in the first drive getting on the board. John Griffin gets in for the touchdown. The Spartans lead it 7-0. Still in the first quarter, Oakmont going to the air. Kyle Anderson going up top to Griffin. 36 yards for the touchdown. Oakmont's up 14-0 after the first quarter. Now, third quarter action. Oakmont adding to their score. Griffin following a great block from Justin Quetter. He gets in for the 12-yard touchdown. Spartans are up 21-0. Kyle Anderson caps off the Oakmont scoring with a QB keeper. Spartans rolled to their first Super Bowl title since '84 with a 28 win over Frontier. All right, Division IIA Super Bowl, Auburn, Chicopee Comp. This one's out west as well. First quarter. Comp back to punt, but DJ Kendrick with a big block. The ball bounces out of the back of the end zone. It's a safety. Auburn taking a 2-0 lead. On to the third quarter now. Rockets still up 2-0. Comp's Evan Bernex on the blitz causes the turnover, and the Colts recover deep in Auburn territory. Comp QB Rafael Rivera finishes off the drive with a TD plunge. Comp's up 8-2 after the two-point conversion. Auburn looking to answer. John LaRue into a stiff win. Connects with Kendrick down to the Colts 25-yard line. Kendrick would not be brought down. 4th and 9 for Auburn. LaRue to Andrew Moss. Just off the hands. Auburn losing the ball on downs. Late in the fourth quarter, Comp still up 8-2, but the Rockets causing the turnover. They recover, so it's 1st and 10 from the Comp 12-yard line. However, Auburn can't crack the stingy Colt defense. Chicopee Comp wins the Division IIA Super Bowl 8-2. Division II Super Bowl, Holy Name looking for the repeat win over Mount Greylock. The Mohawks out in full force for the Naps. Holy Name off to a great start. Emil Iguanegu getting some great downfield blocking from his quarterback Nick Haig and Ryan Brown as well. Iguanegu cutting it back in for the score of 40 yards if you keep them score at home. 6-0 Naps. Second drive for Holy Name. This time it is Elizio Marchesi. He scampers 42 yards down to the Greylock 8-yard line. 2 plays later, and it doesn't get any prettier than this. Haig over the top to Iguanegu. 8 yards on the touchdown reception. Naps taking a 12-0 lead. Third Holy Name drive. Now it's Wally DeRozier's turn. Pick your poison with this offense. DeRozier bumped out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Next play, give it to Marchesi. He gets in from a yard out. Naps are up 18-0 in the first quarter. Second quarter, Haig going to the air again. This time to Ryan Brown. 15 yards for the touchdown. 24-0. Naps in front. Holy Name, 4th down, wide punt. Give it your man Iguanegu. 25 yards. He takes it to the house. Holy Name up 30-0 at the half. Third quarter, and the Naps finishing off their offensive explosion. Iguanegu, his 4th TD of the day. Holy Name rolls to their 2nd straight Super Bowl, 34-8.
We worked hard all week. We came out and we played our hearts out. Seriously, we left everything on the field, and great victory today.
You dream about this moment all your life when you're a little boy, and it finally comes true, and then, oh, it's a great feeling.
This is an unbelievable feeling. And back in the day and stuff, we never thought it was going to happen. So for it to happen and stuff, it's just, this is the greatest feeling in the world. I wouldn't do anything to change it.
How about the quarterback Nick Haig getting a Mohawk too? You don't see that very often. Division 1A rematch from last year. It's Milford taking on South Hadley out in Holyoke. Milford on the game's opening drive. Bryant Johnson to Michael Oliveri. First down off of a 4th and 5 situation. So 1st and goal from the 2. Brian Flamier pounds into the end zone. Milford taking an early 7-0 lead. On to the third quarter, and it's still 7-0. Johnson going to Tom Kane in the flat, and Tom Kane doing the rest. Taking it all the way down to the South Hadley 10-yard line. I love how he lowers the shoulder at the end of the run. Johnson eluding the rush. Looking. Finds Kane in the end zone. Touchdown for Milford. Scarlet Hawks up 13-0. South Hadley looking to get their way back in the game. Alex Burns picks it off for Milford. Scarlet Hawks playing some defense as well. 2 plays later, it is the Flamier show. Takes the inside handoff, runs through an arm tackle into the end zone. 20-0 Milford, Super Bowl champs over South Hadley. Division I Super Bowl, Leominster Longmeadow rematch of last year's game. First quarter, Longmeadow striking first. Ryan Harrison threw a huge hole in for the touchdown. Lancers taking a 7-0 lead. More from the Lancers. Christopher Michael on the end around gets a good block. Michael past the watchful eye of Mike Dobzinski for the score, and it's 14-0. Harrison capping off a dominating performance by Longmeadow with a 5-yard score. Lancers win their 7th Super Bowl in the last 10 years, 42-0 over Leominster. Division I AA Super Bowl, St. John's Minichog for the second straight year. Colin Reed's ready to go for the Pioneers. St. John's on the board first. Tom Fontecchio in for the touchdown. Great block by Brandon Logie. So it's 7-0 St. John's. Now, the ensuing kickoff. Zach Caroma on the return from Minichog. Breaking a couple tackles, now he gets to the outside. No need for a wall because he's got some wheels. 82 yards for the touchdown. PAT no good, so it is St. John's up 7-6. St. John's answers. That's John Andrioli on the quarterback sneak. Now, Pioneers up 14-6. Late fourth quarter, Minichog looking to tie the game. Ed Burnham finds Caroma for the touchdown. That is a perfect pass because that was some good defensive position. 2-point conversion's good, so we go into overtime. In overtime, St. John's on offense because they stopped Minichog. Fontecchio takes the pitch. Fontecchio into the land of 6. St. John's wins 20-14 in overtime. Great game.
It feels amazing. I mean, this whole year, we've worked hard every day. No matter what, we've had some tough times this year with injuries and whatever, and no one got down. Everybody just worked together all season, and it all worked out today.
And we're not done yet. When we return, it is volleyball and boys soccer, so stay with us.
Looking for an easy way to save money? Switch to Charter Telephone. It's like your local and long-distance service, only better. Get unlimited nationwide calling with the features you want at rates you'll love. And switching is a breeze. There's no special phone to buy, no computer connection required, and no hidden fees. Plus, you can keep your number. So trade in your phone company for Charter Telephone. And you may just find yourself talking a lot more and spending a lot less. Call today.
Like local TV? Now you don't have to miss any of Charter's original local programming with Local on Demand.
Well, you saw the complete package there. Speed, power, elusiveness. Huge night of football. Some top teams going down tonight. Some teams getting their first wins. It was a big night.
Just tune to Channel 996 and select Charter local news, programs, or sports. And best of all, it's free for all Charter digital subscribers.
We already had all 3 services, but from 3 different companies.
We found out that we could get them all from Charter and save. It wasn't a hard decision.
I just changed the other 2 services to Charter, and I started saving.
Charter Digital Cable.
Charter high-speed internet. Charter telephone. I get everything I want.
3 services, 1 company, 1 bill.
My parents get to save some money, which is what they want. Not that they're all about money. I mean, they're really nice people, mostly.
The Charter Bundle. Call 1-888-GET-CHARTER and start saving today.
Time to put the spotlight on one of the rising sports here in Central Massachusetts, girls volleyball. And we begin with the Division II Central Mass Finals. It is undefeated Westboro and Medfield. This is game 2. Westboro already up 1 game to none. Danielle Coffey for the Rangers. She was awesome all season long. One of the MVPs for this team. Big spike and a point. Westboro serving. Rangers digging it out. Bree Whalen spike. Rachel Ryan with the big hit for the Ranger point. Westboro's within 3. Now, game point for Medfield. Westboro serving. Whalen. Skine for the spike. Medfield ties the match at 1 game apiece. Game 3, Medfield set. Jamie Levine's spike is blocked by Christina Carr and Kaylin Arnold. The Rangers get the point. Game point. Ariel Pocket serving for Medfield. Rachel Ryan tips it over the blockers, falls in for the point. Westboro leads 2 games to 1. Game 4, Lindsay Brayton serving. Game point for Medfield. Caitlin Barrett sets up Lauren Barrett. Outstanding corner shot. And that ties the match up at 2 games apiece. So on to game 5. Westboro needing a point to stay alive. Danielle Coffey comes up with a big spike and the Rangers point. Game point for Medfield. Westboro serving. Levine's hit. Can't be handled cleanly. The ball hits the floor. And Medfield wins the district title 3 games to 2, ending Westboro's undefeated storybook season.
Total slugfest. Every fan who came got their money's worth and more. You know, and Medfield is a heck of a team, and I feel like we went toe-to-toe with them, and They did it at the 5th game when it had to happen, and we were just a hair shy.
All right, now it is on to boys soccer, and we begin at the top. Division I, Algonquin, the 2-time defending state champions. The Blonde Ambition Tour rolling on, as this is the district finals, Algonquin and Marlboro. First half, Marlboro on the offensive. Bruno Bonacantro with the cross through the T-Hawk defense, and the shot is just high for the Panthers. Still first half, Algonquin with the corner kick. Follow the bouncing ball. Jimmy McNamara with the header. Finds the back of the net, and the T-Hawks with a 1-0 lead late in the first half. Marlboro looking to answer. Chris Scanlon. Nice pass, looking for Bonacantro on the wing, but Jason Cody's there with a big defensive play to break up the scoring bid. Second half, still 1-0 T-Hawks. Algonquin looking for more. Tyler Grahams with the cross to a streaking Garrett Abernathy. Great save by Panther goalie Sam Canella. Marlboro looking to tie it up. Bruno Arago, nice move and a shot, but Baron Kansever is there for this big save. Leo Monson can't get good word on the rebound. T-Hawks still up 1-0. That lead would hold up. Algonquin defends their district title with a 1-0 victory over Marlboro. Storm the field. You've earned it.
Oh, it feels so great. I mean, it was a surprise to all of us. We came in, a whole new group, and we came in, we showed everybody what they didn't expect to see. And I just words can't express how happy I am right now with the guys and with the performance, and how it all came together for us.
If you told us at the beginning of the year we were going to win Central Mass, people probably would have laughed at us, but it's a whole new group of guys, and it's just as good as any year. We're a hard team to get out of this tournament.
Yeah, it was definitely, they presented us with a tough second half, but I'm glad that we persevered and pulled through, and it was just a great match from top to bottom. I mean, I'm really proud of the guys tonight, really happy with them.
All right, so now it's Algonquin state semifinals against Springfield Cathedral. First half, Cathedral on the rush. Andrew Papai finds Steven Zanetti on the right wing, but Baron Kansever is there in net for the T-Hawks to scoop it up. Algonquin with the throw-in. Spencer Grahams throwing it a mile. Kevin Greco there for the header, but offsides is called. So it takes it away. Second half, still scoreless. Tyler Grahams clears it up to Nick Giorgio. Over to Josh Whitney. Whitney taken out, and that's a direct kick for the T-Hawks. Great transition game for Algonquin. Algonquin keeping the ball in, throw-ins headed around. Whitney through the defense, in for the score. Algonquin breaks the ice. They're up 1-0. Cathedral looking to tie it up. Off the throw-in, but nothing doing. Algonquin moves on to the state finals with a big 1-0 victory. So here you go, state finals. It was Algonquin and St. John's Prep. First half, scoreless game. In front of the Prep net, Spencer Grahams with the acrobatic shot. Great save by Craig Harvey. the Prep striking first. Tim Pryor. The cross, and Owen Fox is there. Great touch. So now it's 1-0 St. John's Prep. More from the Prep and more from Fox. Pryor with an excellent ball to the middle, takes a big bounce. Fox is there, his second goal of the game. 2-0 St. John's Prep at the break. Eagles up 4-0 in the second half. T-Hawks getting on the board. Kevin Greco, outstanding individual effort. He scores to cut the lead to 4-1, but that's as close as Algonquin would get. St. John's Prep wins it 4-1.
It's always disappointing to lose when you get to this stage, but I think in the end, these kids have to be really proud of themselves. We ran into a great team today. Their team speed was just incredible, and you know, they deserve to win, and you just tip your hat and you say, hey, great job. I told the guys they have nothing to be ashamed of, no apologies, no regrets. We played a hard match. You know, it wasn't like we played flat or we played without energy. We just ran into a team that was a little better than us.
Since the offseason, I mean, the guys have come a long way. A lot of question marks in the beginning of the season. Who's going to fit where? What's going to happen? Who's going to fill in the spots that we needed? And guys came in, they worked hard, and it came all together. Nobody thought we were going to make it this far, and we did. And I mean, what are you going to do against a team like this? They were a great team, great bunch of guys. They worked hard in the box. Did a lot of the things that we like to do, throw-ins and set pieces. But I mean, what are you going to do? Great team. I'm really proud of our team.
Referees saluting our veterans prior to the Division II Boys Soccer Finals, defending champ Nipmuc against Leicester. First half, Nipmuc with the direct kick. Andrew Winson with the header, but Brett Wester is there for the save. Still in the first, Leicester with a 1-0 lead. Nipmuc's Willie Docherty picks up the loose ball in front and rips one just wide of the net. Leicester looking to add to their lead. Anthony Besaw. The cross, Juan Escobar hammers it, and Derek Marchand is there for the save. Now, Docherty. After Nipmuc's, Docherty tied the game at 1. Warriors on the corner kick. Tony DePrell's shot sails through the football uprights. Nipmuc, one last shot in regulation. Tom Robertson centers it. Can't connect with his forward. Eric Peterman's follow is high. So we go on to overtime. And in overtime, Besaw on the rush for the Wolverines. His pass is blocked. So now you get a corner kick. Eric Lekstrom with the corner. Marchand punches the ball away. Besaw's there. He heads in the game winner. Leicester, your Division II champs with a thrilling 2-1 win in overtime.
Absolutely unbelievable. I mean, this team beat us in the semifinals last year, almost in the same fashion. We've worked extremely hard all year to get where we are. We deserve it. 15 of us seniors on one team, starting 11 besides one junior. Our right midfielder, Jeff Russell, he's the only junior on our team. It's special to win it. We're all seniors. We're all brothers.
Growing up together, playing with each other in different countries, and just ending it here, like our last year, is just incredible. It's amazing.
We couldn't ask for a better ending. To go up, to tie at 1-1 and then win in overtime. We worked so hard for this. I mean, over 13 years we've been playing together growing up. I can't even explain the feeling right now.
Division II state semifinals, Leicester and Waucona. Wolverines on the corner. Michael Russo settles and rips one off the crossbar. Actually off the post. Game still scoreless, but not for long. Anthony Besaw with the cross. Matt Mosey, the goaltender, or keeper, whichever you prefer, gets a hand on it but can't collect. Eric Lickstrom's there. He knocks it in. Leicester's up 1-0 halfway through the first half. Waucona looking to tie this one up. Nate Hazen with the cross, the header, the shot, and a great save by Brett Wester. Wester was okay, stayed in the game. Still first half. Leicester. Besaw slips it underneath the goaltender or the keeper, whichever you prefer. It is 2-0 Wolverines. They would take that 2-0 lead into the half. Second half, Leicester looking to add to the lead. Juan Escobar slips on the wet turf, though, and just can't connect with it. Defenses would rule in the second half. Leicester holds on for the 2-0 win to advance to the state finals. So there you go, Leicester and the Mohawks taking on Concord Carlisle. This one being held up in Lowell for the state championship. Momentum belonging to Concord Carlisle early on. Gene Fawcett on the corner kick. Davis Barber skies, heads it in for the goal. Patriots up 1-0, 55 seconds in the game. More from the Patriots. Theo Terrace puts it through to Peter Hernandez. Hernandez touch pass to Michael Burke for the goal. 2-0 Concord Carlisle. Hernandez then with the throw-in. Matt McGinn is there for the chip shot. On the rebound, chips it up, over and in. Concord Carlisle wins it 9-1. Division III boys soccer district finals. Bromfield, Bartlett, rematch of last year's final. First half, Bartlett up 1-0, looking for more. Brian Henderson, the left-footed rocket, and an outstanding save by Toby Frost. On to the second half, still 1-0 Indians. Bromfield looking to tie. Header over Josh Livers for the shot, and off the post. Livers ringing one off the crossbar. So Bartlett still up 1-0. Trojans finally breaking through. Corner kick. Livers doesn't miss this time. Impossible shot for the keeper to save. Now we're tied up at 1 apiece. That's how it would end in regulation. So we go to the first overtime. Bromfield with the direct kick after a Bartlett handball, but the wall does its job. Great defense. Now we go to the second overtime. Second OT. Livers on the wing, doing his thing. Livers with the cross. Brian Morgan, but Cormier there for the save. Cam Cormier, outstanding save. Trojans, last chance. Livers dribbles through the defense. His shot is wide, so we go to penalty kicks. Henderson in the penalty kicks. Up first for Bartlett. Henderson buries it, no doubt about it. So now, Tim Smetana up for Bromfield. Acuna Smetana, he rips it upstairs, tying it up. One round of kicks. Bartlett up 2-1. Keon Tabrizi hits the post. Cormier is fired up. Indians still up 2-1. Ian Rothkopf going to the right post, but Cormier's there for the huge save. He's jacked, he's pumped, he's skied. Steve Engstrand kicking for Bartlett. He scores, and Bartlett is up 3-1. So last chance for Brumfield. Ben Brown. Denied by Cormier. Bartlett wins the district crown on penalty kicks. Outstanding game, especially penalty kicks by Cormier.
There's nothing like it. It's amazing. We just came back and we had to play strong, and that's all we did. We just come out and do what we had to do.
It's incredible. We win all year for Brumfield. It's awesome. It's been a goal of ours at the beginning of the season. Just hoping to play them again in the finals. Like we got a little nervous though. Scored, I don't know how much, like 30 seconds. Tied it up. The Cam came up huge, huh? Cam's developed from sophomore year now faster than anybody I've seen. He's doing incredible. All great saves in the corner. Guess right away. One game for us.
So now the Indians in the Division III state semifinals taking on Munson out Westfield State after a scoreless first half. Bartlett looking to get his offense going. Kwasi Achimpong with a great individual effort, but Nick Petrissis is there for the save. Munson trouble getting their offense going as well. Tom Deere on the rush. Remember, Cam Cormier's in net. You got to do something special to get it past him. He's there for the stop. Late second half, Indians with the direct kick. Brian Henderson, great ball, but it's off the post and collected by Petrissis. Late in regulation, Veer off the final chance. Veer off the indirect kick with a rocket. Great save by Cormier. Bartlett would go on to win it in overtime, 1-0. Division III state finals, Bartlett and Linfield. Linfield's direct kick. And there we go. They just missed it, so we're still scoreless at the end of the first half. Second half, still scoreless. Brian Henderson, direct kick. The keeper is Patrick Hurley, comes up and makes a save. 12 seconds remaining. Henderson with another direct kick, this time from the left side. Perfect shot by Henderson, bending it like Beckham. He bends it in, and he gets a 1-0 lead with mere seconds to go. So Linfield trying desperately to tie it up. It's futile. Bartlett wins the school's first state title since 1979 with a 1-0 win.
We're going to play for the dramatic. We beat Bromfield in the district championship in PKs. Very next game, we go to double overtime. DJ Gustafson puts one in. And then there's 20-something seconds left. These guys have worked hard for the 3 years I've been here. And to come from a 1-16 and team, and to see what they've done in 3 years. I mean, they've come so far. I am so proud of these guys. I love every single one of them. I do anything for them.
And the athletes and coach for another athletic directors for another great season. We'll see you out there around the gyms this winter season, including all the high school basketball games right here on Channel 3. For our entire crew, I'm Kevin Shea. Thanks for watching, everyone, and so long.